For cheap Ultimate Team coins, PlayStation Network codes, Microsoft points and lots more, check out GameGoldTrader.com. Link will be in the description, and don't forget to use the promo code Tobias to save yourself as much money as possible. What's up guys, Tobias here and welcome to this brand new series that I'm going to be doing on my challenge, the Tottenham Hotspur Career Mode Challenge. If you don't know what this is, I did actually upload a video really late last night explaining what was going to be going down. It is going to be a series involving 3 other YouTubers, but the only one that I care about is Nepenthes. I am challenging him with Tottenham Hotspur. So I did record this. It's going to be a long video with a face cam, but the face cam fucked up and I'm absolutely fuming, but I'm trying not to let my rage filter through to this video. And yeah, I'm just going to be pre-recording over it now and showing you what I have done in today's first episode. So, looking at players to sell, as we are only going to be playing one season, I don't care about all the youngsters that are going to get good when they're older. So Norton, I put him up to sell. Dembele, Sigurdsson, Townsend, I'm even willing to sell Townsend if needs be, and also Dawson. Dawson is a starting, well, on career mode, he is a starting centre-back for Spurs. He's 30 years old, he's got a value of 3 million. With that age, he's only going to be going down in value. And I believe the same with Dembele. I mean, 26 years, pardon me, 26 years old, hiccuping all over the place, is kind of around when players in Ultimate, in career mode, beg your pardon, hit their peak. And he's got I wouldn't have sold him apart from the fact Dembele has a value of £6 million. So if that was around 4, the same as Sigurdsson, I reckon I would have just kept him. But 6 million I could do with that. As you can see, I've got a transfer budget of 24.5 million and a wage budget of 120,000. So I need to sign players that are going to have an instant impact. This series is only going on for 1 season. So here then, on the shortlist, I have added a crap load of players that I do want to bring into the squad, whether it via buying them or whether it via loan. As you can see, I've been extremely ambitious. I've added Neymar in there, but you never know, he's really young. Barcelona might want to get rid of him for a season. You just never know. Career mode can throw these kind of curveballs at you and you just have to deal with it however you can. So I do need to improve the defence of the Tottenham team that I do have. The video that I did upload last night at 3 AM, you guys did give me a list of players that you wanted to see me bring into the squad. So you can see here, I'm going to try and pick them all up on loan. You know, when you get players on loan, it doesn't affect your transfer budget at all. The only thing that it does affect is the wage budget. So I'm just setting every single player here to a full season. I'm not giving a future fee of any of them, and I'm just submitting those. I'm going to do it to literally every single one of the players that are on my shortlist. You can see here, there are 1 or 2 that I actually do want to sign myself. So I won't be. I think there's 2 players that I don't want to sign on loan, and I do want to pick them up on a full transfer. But I'm going to show you that bit there. We're going to cut to that bit, so I'll see you in literally 2 seconds. Right, okay, so I have now sent off all the loan requests to every single player you can see in yellow. If their name's in white, you can see Alexandra Pato and Musa there. They are actually 2 players that I'm actually kind of interested into bringing into the squad permanently. Everyone else, I've literally just tried to get them on loan. So we're going to have to try and progress through the days a little bit. There are some really tasty strikers in here. At the minute, we've got Adebayor and Soldado. I'm really not confident with the 2 of those. Soldado is definitely a player that I want to keep. However, Adebayor is definitely one that I will be selling and trying to bring new strikers into the squad. So here we are then. We're going to go through our first day. Alexandra Pato, they do say here, unfortunately, he's already out on loan, and they don't want to be doing anything with that. So kind of a pie in the face for me right there. But then we also do get something back. Musa, 10 million. Hang on. In my old career mode, I managed to pick him up for 5 million. 5 million. They're asking for double that. He's 21 and he's extremely unproven. But I have a trick up my sleeve. Another curveball that I'm going to throw out there. As I was just saying, I don't want Adebayor. You know, he's worth 6.5 million. He's 30 years old. He's going to be getting worse and worse and worse. So what I do here is I offer them Adebayor and 3 million. So only 30% of the cash they want. But I'm also giving them Adebayor. That is a swap that I am definitely happy to be going on with. So that is the first player that we're going to be trying to bring into the squad. I do submit the offer there. And fingers crossed we can get Sigurdsson here. He wants some more wages, but I don't think whether that is going to be happening here. Sandro, he's bringing in a lot of interest from Manchester United, but you can see here, oh my god, look at that. Barca rejected, Real Sociedad rejected, PSG rejected, PSG, Chelsea, Schalke. They reject everything. For some reason, no one wants to send out their players on loan. Here then, Aston Villa do want Norton. They've only offered 1.8 million and he's worth 2.2. You know, he's young. He's going to be getting better. So I counter 2.5 million. Oh my god, look at this. No one wants to loan out their players. And I don't have the funds to bring in these other players on a permanent deal. So God, this is really a sting in the tail. Look at this. PSG, Real Madrid, even Marseille don't want to let out their players. I don't think there is a single club here that actually are willing to accept a loan move for some of their youngsters. So here though, we do get an interesting bit of message. Garay, they have already received 6.5 million for Garay. So if I want him, I'm going to have to match that. But I'm going to see if I can do that. Let's progress through a couple of days and let's see where we stand. Right, okay then, let's progress through these days a little bit. We've got a transfer offer for Sigurdsson and Sandro here. Sigurdsson we are offering to sell. Newcastle, 3.4 million and he's worth 4 million and he's still young. No, if he's young, I want more or equal to his value. So I'm going to counter this, 4.5 million. I'll send that one off there. Newcastle, match that, otherwise you're not getting him. Sandro here, I don't really want to be selling Sandro. He's 25 years old. I'm playing a 4-2-1-2 formation, so I do need a centre defensive midfielder. However, this is the thing with career mode. If you don't want to sell them, ask for a price that you would be happy to release him for. So I don't want to sell Sandro here, but I'm going to counter 16 million. That's nearly over double his value. But if they can match that, then yeah, I'll happily get rid of him. Right, here we are. It's been accepted. Musa for 3 million. They are more than happy to accept that, and Adebayor. So I think that is definitely worth. I'm going to offer him 40,000 a week, which is what he wants. 4-year deal, and he's a crucial first team player. So I'm going to send that off there. Hopefully we can bring him in there, and maybe we can get Soldado and Musa partnering up front. Look at all this, a lot of rejected. However, at the bottom there, Real Madrid, Varane, they are happy to send him over to us for a season. He's 21 years old. He's not the highest rated in the world. However, he's still a solid centre-back. So I'm going to be bringing him into the squad. That is our second player we have already brought in. Benfica rejected. So many rejections. I feel like I'm getting parred quite a bit here. But we are going to progress through and see how things are going. But with the new 2 players still into the squad, so we have brought in Varane, you can see there, 81 rated overall, for free. I think it's an absolute bargain. And then wherever, what's his face is, I don't know where he is, but it's really annoying with all these players all out on international duty. But yeah, we're gonna progress through the days a little bit, and we're gonna see where we stand. Right then, we did get a crap load of rejections. So what I have done with those rejected things, I've actually tried to see if I could buy a couple of them. So here then we do get a offer in for Soldado. I definitely don't want to be selling him. They have offered 12.5. He's worth 9.5. So they're offering 3 million more. Again, I don't want to sell him, but if they do pay 22 million, Soldado is nowhere near worth 22 million. So if they match that, they are absolutely stupid, and we can go and buy an amazing player for that. So here we are. Look at this. Sandro, Manchester United are happy to meet that 16 million asking price. I didn't want to sell him, so I did push his price up ridiculously, and they're happy to match that. So yeah. That is happy stuff. Sigurdsson here going for 5 million. Newcastle have actually agreed to match that. And Norton is off to Aston Villa. So all those players that I did ask for more, it has paid off because they are being matched. Right, here then, I do want to try and pick up Garay because I still do need another defender because our defence is weak in this Tottenham squad. So they have said make an offer. Griezmann, they've said 36 million, and the Stasic from Manchester City, they have said make an offer. So I don't know what rating he is. He's 21 years old. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make an offer of 5 million. I'm not going to send any players there. I'll just let them come back to me and give me a price, and then I'll see if I can meet whatever they ask for. But for now, that's all good. Let's simulate a bit more and see where we get to. Right, okay, let's simulate through a bit of these Benteke's off to. Right, what have we got here? So they believe Soldado's not worth the price. I agree. I did send in a little inquiry for Lewis Nani. You know, he's 27 years old now. I'm sure in career mode, Manchester United brought in another winger. So I did want to inquire as to what I could try and get him for. I'm going to send an offer here of 10 million. You know, they want, I did think it was 17, so 7 million cheaper. And, you know, I'm trying to look... It's always good to send players that you don't want that are in your squad, because it saves you a lot of cash. And then you can put that cash into buying other players that you do want. So what I actually do here is I do send over Lennon, because I would happily swap Nani for Lennon, and I do drop that the cash sum down to 8 million. So fingers crossed we can try and get that in, because it would be good to get in a nice right midfielder. Dembele, we've received an offer for Dembele. Look at this, Garay, we've offered 5 million. They want 5.8 million for Garay. He is a solid centre back. 5.8 million. I offered 5 million, and they want just under 1 million more. So I'm happy to do that. I think I will send it off a contract here. You can see I've got 10 million remaining and 213 wage budget, so I've got a lot of money to play with here. We've also got a lot of money coming in from the 3 players that we did just sell. So if we could get Garay, that would be awesome, because he is a solid centre back. But for now, they are all the offers done. So let's oh, hello phone. Let's oh no, we've got one more thing here. They want Dembele. I'm not sure if I want to get rid of him, so I'm just going to ignore that for now. We did just sell Sandro, so yeah. We got to see what other defenders and midfielders we do have. But for now, let's simulate a little bit more. Right, let's get these days simulated. This is going to be a lot. Right, what have we got here? Player sold. Oh, 16 million, 5 million, and 2.5. Oh my God, we can make. And what's this? Musa he's agreed to his contract. BEA beautiful. That's what that is. So Sandro gone, Sigurdsson gone, and Norton, all 3 of them are being sold for over 20 million. We've just sold those 3 players, which I didn't really need, for 20 million. That's lovely stuff. Right, Musa then, he has accepted that, so we are going to go and accept. Look at that, 32 million we've still got to spend, and just under 400,000 wage budget. We can bring in, this is going to be a long episode, I can tell you that. Like, you might want to pause it here and go and get a drink, but yes, we are bringing him into the squad. What else is that? They want 8.5 million for Lavezzi. PSG went 8.5. He's old, but we do really need a left midfielder, because we don't have a left midfielder at the minute. So I'm more than happy to match that. Not 108 million, that's a little bit too much. But 8.5 million for Ezekiel Lavezzi. Left midfielder, we do need a left midfielder as well. I know he's getting old and all that, but for one season I'd happily take that. Karim Benzema, now this is just one that I was just curious as to who to bring in. I've had him on our career mode before, and I know he is an absolute monster. He's 26 years old, so he's still got a bit of growing room left in him. But I'm going to send that for 15 million. The board say to send it for 23, but I'm just sending it for 15 for the minute, just to see what happens. Nastasic, again, they want 8.5. That is kind of similar to what we paid for Garay. I mean, we paid 6 for Garay, 8.5 for Nastasic. It would be good to bring in him as well as Garay, or maybe one or the other. So I've got kind of a little bit of a selection here, because I have submitted offers for the 2 of them, but you know, you can submit as many offers as you want. When it comes to the bit where you want to sign the paperwork, that is when you can pull out. So as I did need a winger, I did send off an inquiry for Schürrle, but we've bought Lavezzi, so I don't think I'm going to be sending that off for Andre Schürrle. So all for now looks really good. The signings we are making are unbelievable. So let's progress a little bit and see what we are getting in here. Okay, so they've rejected what they want for Nani, and in all honesty, I don't really think I want to chase that anymore too much. They wanted like 20 million. That's definitely something that I'm not willing to pay. So I think I just bottle that one, and let's simulate a little bit more. Right, what have we got here? Transfer offer for Garay, just under 6 million. That's an absolute bargain. So I definitely would like to send him a contract to try and see if he'll sign it, because that price for Garay is really, really good. Obviously, Michael Dawson's in there as well, but he is one of the players that I wanted to get rid of anyway. I've lifted him up for transfer, so if we can sell him, that would be absolutely awesome. Let's transfer a little bit further down the line, and let's see how if we do pick him up. You can see here, 80 grand a week, 3-year contract, crucial first team player because he will start. Let's send this off and fingers crossed he accepts it. Right, let's simulate a little bit more. We need to try and get some more players in. Transfer accepted to contract offer. Lovely stuff. So Lavezzi is more than happy to come to us. It's just how much he's getting paid. So he wants 70 a week, 2 years. That's fine with me. Crucial. He's definitely going to be crucial because I need a left midfielder. So hopefully, for the price I paid for him, that is really, really good. Madrid, Benzema, they want 22.5 million. I've just bought Musa and I've got Soldado, but they aren't really like world-class strikers. So we've got so much money to spend at the minute. Even if I do go to 22 million, we've still got over 10 million to spend. And look at that remaining wage budget. If we don't need that much wage, so if we bring that down, that'll add like another 5 million to the transfer budget. It's just whether, do I go for a sneaky 20 or match their 22.5, and I know I'll secure him. Because if I go for 20, they might reject it and be like, alright, we want 25 now. So let's just match it. We do in fact go for, what are we doing here? We're just checking the 22.5 is the price they want for him, and I believe we do go ahead and match it here. So fingers crossed we can get him. Do you guys think we're going to get him? Imagine him and Soldado up top and Musa coming on as that super sub. Whether we do it, we're going to have to find out. The contract offer has been sent. Do we have any more messages waiting here? No, we don't. Let's transfer a little bit more. Right, transfer. Holy... Look at this. What's that? Negotiate bad news. We've just been informed Garay has decided to join Atletico Madrid instead of us. Oh my god, that's a bitch. Okay, I was really looking forward to him coming to the squad. It's not the end of the world because Nastasic has said he's more than happy to come to the club. He's not as good as Garay. He's a lot younger and he's a lot less experienced, but I'm definitely going to bring him in. He's more than happy to come to us, so I send that offer. Garay, thank you anyway, and have a successful career at Atletico. You would have had, I can guarantee you would have had a more of a successful one with us, but nonetheless, good luck wherever you have gone. Right, who we have here? Dawson. Look at this. They want under what he's worth, so I'm going to counter that. Dembele again. I'm not too sure if I want to sell him yet. We've still got 32 million to spend. Falcao is off to Bayern Munich. Hello. Right. Dortmund have agreed to meet that. Thank you very much. Look at that. Lavezzi. And Lavezzi has accepted his contract, so it's just whether we accept him into the club now, which we are definitely going to be doing because we do need a left midfielder. And the next message there did actually read that we needed to send Benzema a contract. 26 years old, 85 rated overall, 22.5 million because we've made so much money. So basically we just swapped Sandro, Sigurdsson and Norton for Benzema, which is absolutely awesome. So if we do bring him into the squad, which we'll have to find out in the next few minutes, we'll have to make Musa he'll just have to be a rotation. Even though I said he'd start, he'll just have to put up with it. We can offer him a little bit more money. So there we are then. We've also brought Nastasic into the ranks at the back. So now our defence is getting a little bit better. We've got Walker and Vertonghen that are going to be there from when we took over the club. Varane and Nastasic are the new 2 centre-backs. Right, here we are. Transfer a little bit more. Oh my god, he's accepted. Benzema has accepted. Accept! Hit confirm! What am I doing? Hit confirm! What am I doing here? Right, so we've sold Dawson there to Dortmund for 3 million. And we didn't. I don't even think oh, that was right. I didn't have enough. I needed to change my wage budget now. I had a stupid amount of wage budget available, so I've adjusted that. Look at that, 25 million. We're going to be spending 22.5 on Benzema here. So now we are going to be hitting that accept button. Hit accept. Come on, get him in. Confirm. Confirm. Bring him in. He's an absolute... Nepenthes is fucked. There's no way he has made signings as good as these. Surely not. If he has, then I don't know what I'm going to be doing. But let me know in the comments who you guys think is going to win this. I mean, I haven't spoken to him. I haven't asked him who he has signed. So yeah, hopefully we can get some good signings in. But let's put him into the squad and let's have a look at that squad. That is the all-important thing. Right, to wrap the episode up, let's have a look at the squad. Lloris in goal, Walker right back. I've put Nastasic and Varane as the centre-backs, and I've actually moved Vertonghen over to a left-back, simply because you'll see here, he is happy to play as a left-back. That is his preferred role, a left-back and centre-back, whereas Nastasic and Varane, they are only centre-backs only. So I'm happy with that defence for now. I'm going to try and see, you can see my bench in a minute. I'm going to try and make some small and minor adjustments to the squad as we are still in a transfer window. Paulinho has taken over Sandro, 81 rated, which I'm fine with. He's 25 years old, so hopefully he is only going to be getting better. So he's going to be holding out. Eric Lamela is going to be on the right hand side, 22-year-old, 82 rated as well, so hopefully he'll be going up and getting better in the first and only season. The Vetsi is going to be holding the left midfield position, and then ahead of him we do have Ericsson. Ericsson was on the wing before, but you guys did all say to put him as a cam, and that is why I have brought in Lavezzi. And then my two strikers up top, Soldado and Benzema, hopefully they are going to be absolutely smashing the season and we can get as many goals, because you never know, it might come down to goal difference against Nepenthes. So we've got Danny Rosedin, unfortunately he's on the bench now because Vertonghen's at the left back spot. Townsend right midfield, 76 rated overall, he is going to be on the bench, he'll be coming on. Dembele there. We did have a lot of offers coming in for Dembele, but I didn't have the bottle to sell him because I might need him. Capoue there as well, centre defensive mid. And then we also have Musa, 75 rated. I did just spend a couple of million on him. So that is the squad, and that is episode number 1. I hope you have enjoyed it. I was meant to get some games in on this episode. We're meant to play our pre-season, but I ran out of time. I've made way too many signings. However, if you guys smash 5,000 likes, I will upload a bonus episode later tonight where we get those 3 pre-season friendlies quickly played, because I believe Nepenthes has already played his, so we will need to catch up. But if we smash 5,000 likes for this brand new series, I will upload that later this evening. So I hope you all go mental on that like button. If you did miss the episode I did upload last night at 3 AM introducing this series, then I do recommend going and checking it out. And until my next one, I'll be speaking to you guys later. Take care.